Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning, August 26, 2022. It's Friday, so it's yard sale day. Now, I spent about 25 minutes on Craigslist this morning. I was doing some research, trying to see where the best garage sales and yard sales and estate sales and stuff are. But none of them really looked that promising. So we're going to really have to do some legwork today. Probably about 20 to 30 bucks worth of gas. Driving around for a couple hours. It's going to be a lot of driving, so we're going to stop and get a coffee first. I did not have my coffee yet. Kind of got up, took my shower, and hopped right on the computer. Like I said, not too promising, but unless you do the legwork, you really don't know for sure, because you can't really count on people putting stuff in the Craigslist listings, especially if they don't know what they already have that may be valuable. So let's grab my loop, my magnet, my UV light to check for uranium glass. We'll hop in the truck, we'll start driving, and we'll start off with a coffee. All right, hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, the first yard sale is actually a set of yard sales all around this housing community here. And basically it's shaped like a loop. I drove all the way around. Pretty much everything for sale was already out on tables, and I was able to just kind of drive by and scan and see, but it was like books and bikes and grills and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead to the next one. So while getting my coffee, I figured it would make sense to fill up the tank, see how much money I spend on gas, and then refill it after we're done. That way we can subtract that from any values that we find today. Always keep your eyes open for old Metallica shirts and like metal shirts, concert shirts, Iron Maiden, Pink Floyd, stuff like that. I've got some PlayStation 2 games. I don't know if there's any good titles there. PlayStation controllers. Here is some Baltic birch plywood. That I'm gonna ask about for sure. Oh, it's pine plywood, but look at all the, that's some serious sturdy stuff right there. That brings back memories. Holy cow. The old rucksack. So I found this carving set from Keen Cutter. It looks like it could be sterling. I did a Google lens on it and couldn't find too much on it. So if I can get that for a good deal, we'll be good to go.
So I'm seeing just a serving knife at $89 for the same.
For the same exact one?
Well,
because I was finding.
that's what I'm talking about.
Right, but with the handles and stuff. Is that the same handle? No,
No, it's
they're
not.
they're all different. Like,
That's weird.
like I'm not looking to spend a lot of money on it.
Sure.
I'm thinking 10 bucks.
There it is. Everything except.
I'm just thinking like 10 bucks. So.
Oh no, I probably, yeah, because those are silver. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
How much you want?
I don't know.
Shoot me.
I'll give you $5 for this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, that guy. That's a lesson for everyone. So he saw me Google lensing it, and he kept asking questions, and so he did the same thing, and he actually saw that it was worth, just the knife alone was worth about $89. So that deal was over. So we still have a couple more to go. Let's head to the next one. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Great. Is that Frankenstein thing for sale? No? Everybody wants to buy it?
All of them, yeah.
Yeah, I want to buy it too.
Some collector ones.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Man, you could have sold them for years, huh?
All right, so right away, I knew that I shouldn't spend too much time here. They had their sterling rings priced at $25 each. They obviously knew what they had and they were overcharging for it. So All right, this yard sale, the description was like, it just said yard. And then the description was like very bad. So that's telling me that these people have no idea what they have, or I don't know. I was just curious. I wanted to see. So here it is. Let's take a look around. Oh, cool. How much for that?
$2.
$2.
Yeah.
That'll do it. Okay. Old sports hats can be valuable. Oh, imagine the treasure hunt I could set up with something like this. Let's see what's inside. A couple spiders. Maybe there's a secret compartment in it. All right, I grabbed the trash can here with a lid. There's the lid over there, $10. I could definitely use that this winter for salt. Lots of people at this one. Some old vintage stuff. This is the stuff that would be worth using Google Lens on to see if it's valuable, to resell it.
And I had the post and the holders, and it just went right together.
I haven't. In fact, I
Hi there.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. Did you guys pick out all the silver ones?
just for the last one.
All the silver rings?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking through. I don't know. There might be some silver in here. I'm hoping I find gold.
Gold would be nice.
That's a fun ring right there. There's a copper ring.
After picking through for a while,
Yeah, last time we did that.
got a few items here.
We did the hottest day of the year.
Yeah, I remember that.
And what do you have?
Yeah. But we're fortunate to only.
How about $12?
These might also be worth buying one. This would be hours of fun just going through this stuff.
Well, and you know, if you buy more than one, I'll make you a deal. How's that?
That's more of a gamble, honestly. It'd be fun, but thanks for the offer.
You bet. Hold on. I do. Would you like a few?
She was interested. But you can also tell me by the
Made in China. All right, so this may or may not be a great deal here. I got a little bag. I did see some hallmarks and stuff on each of these items. Plus you threw in 4 eggs for free because they're not legally allowed to sell them. $5. That might be the score of the day right there. We only have 1 or 2 more yard sales to go. Let's go. $50 for this giant Yeti cooler. That's like a $400 cooler. And I need a cooler. I'll be taking that with me. This guy's all kinds of stuff.
Go up here. What's the roof?
All right, so these things, this, I just carried this from inside the warehouse. Super heavy duty, $25. So I can now organize all my screws and nails and fittings and all that stuff. It's a little dent in the top. These are the things that they have at like Ace Hardware that they store their stuff in. That's gonna be awesome for my shop. This here, that is a Yeti 120 quart Sherpa. It's missing a latch, $50. The logo's worn down a little bit, some scratches, a little bit of damage, but seals all the way around, and I'm pretty sure they're like 300 bucks. But we'll find out in a minute. We got one more yard sale to do, and then we'll get a value for all this stuff. All All right, this place, the only reason I'm stopping at this one is because they mentioned a snow blower, and I need one. I'm sick of shoveling snow, and it looks like it's still there. We'll do some research on it and see if we can get them to a decent price, if it's in good shape. Hi there.
Was your wife by earlier?
What's that?
Was your wife by earlier?
My wife?
Yeah, I guess not. It was
No.
Someone else who was looking.
No.
You have a wife that we know about and you don't.
Yeah, you never know. I was in the military, so.
That would be a kid you don't know about.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So is this everything in the house for
Yeah,
sale?
yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I came because of the snow blower. And
Did you talk to Kay previously about it?
no, I just saw it on Craigslist, and I see the price, but I don't know how much they're.
They are retail.
It looks like it's jammed up a little bit in there with some piping or something.
Is that what that is?
Looks like somebody hit a pipe with it and wrapped around it.
It's not part of it.
All right, well, I guess I'll browse around the estate and
Yeah, you want to talk to Kay. She'd talk with you about that. Piping.
$5.
Price tag there?
One of these drill bits is like $10, but I already have all these. Not too much here. I found this little tray, it's paper towel of jewelry and stuff, but not too much else. A lot of Coors stuff. They're pretty much cleared out, I think.
Do you know what these other cabinets sold for, the little?
I don't, I think it would be.
This is interesting.
Kay who was just talking, she's the one who, I got here a little bit later, so I don't know what it actually sold for. The lady who was coming.
So I'm here at lunch at Chicago Dogs here on Colfax in Denver, well, Lakewood. And I got out of my truck and I found some jewelry. It's just trash, but I thought I would film it. All right, we're done doing yard sales today. So we're gonna get some lunch, go home, value this stuff up, and oh yeah, I gotta fill up my gas tank as well and subtract that plus the cost of lunch. There's the famous Casa Bonita from South Park. All right, let's get a hot dog. All right, well, the line was pretty long for Chicago Dogs, so we're gonna go over here. Casa Bonita is still under construction because Trey and Matt, they actually purchased it and it's under construction, so we can't eat there. But there's a place right here called the Yabby Hut. Never been there. Definitely got to try that out. Well, they tricked me too. They got the flashing lights. It says now open, but yeah, they're closed. Looks like we're going to the hamburger stand. All right, we're back. It cost me $7.90, about $8 in gas, plus $10 for lunch. So we could subtract $20 from whatever profit we make. And I just looked up the prices for these two items in particular, and we're in the hundreds of dollars of profit today. So first, let's start over here. This is a Yeti Sherpa 120. These sell new. I mean, they used to sell new. These are the old original Yetis. This is before Yeti became the most popular cooler company. But they were selling new for $700. And although this one is damaged, it has a missing latch here, and it's, everything is scratched up and everything. I saw one last year online that sold for $325, but it was in better shape than this one. So I think a conservative resale value for something like this would be about $200. We spent $50, so that's right there is a $150 profit just for that, probably more, but we'll just say $150. These things, I'm not sure how much they sell for. I bought it for $10. I would easily have spent $20, $30 for something like that, so we can call that $10 profit. So we're at $160. I spent $25 on this. This surprised me how much these things cost. I will put right over here the prices that they're selling for new, okay? We can cut that price in half. That's not including these drawers. Each of these drawers new, and these things, I mean, you know, they're used, but I mean, that's what they're for. They're as good as new, right? We'll still call it half the new value for resale. So I would say $15 per drawer. So here we're at 30, 60, 90 dollars just for the drawers in profit. And then the case itself, it is bent a little bit, but yeah, they're like 150 bucks or something like that. You could resell it for $70. This stuff here is like 10 ply plywood, which is super expensive. I paid $5 for it. It's easily worth 20 bucks. And I'm gonna use it. So here it looks like, I'm not sure if it's a mule deer or a white-tail deer, but for my guitar making stuff, I like to use this antler material for the nuts of my guitars. Like this Klesh guitar right here, this is a white-tailed deer antler. That is called the nut on that one. So I got this thing for $2. 4 eggs, I'll eat those for breakfast tomorrow. Now here we have 4 different jewelry items that I couldn't positively identify, although this one here does say 14 karat. It says 14 karat. How believable is that? We'll find out. We're gonna test all this stuff. This one here, it has some kind of an etching in the front, an engraving, but the material underneath is certainly not gold. I didn't see any markings at all on it, but I bought it because I wanted to test this top part because I think the top might be gold. This ring, it's obviously handmade. There's no markings on the inside. There's no markings on the inside. It may be somebody melting down gold and just made a ring for themselves. We'll test this and find out. And then we can start out here. I think I saw a hallmark on the stem of this earring. There's a little mark right there in the center that I thought may have been a hallmark. We'll test this just to see if it's gold or not, and we'll also test the gemstone there. All right, the first thing we're gonna test is this little earring that I found. I think I saw a hallmark on there, but I want to see if the diamond or the gemstone is real. So here we have our Testarossa fancy moissanite diamond and sapphire tester. Well, first, this is a real diamond I have set in here. So
Diamond.
So it works. So now when I touch this, there's nothing, right?
Metal alert.
That's a cubic zirconia. That is not genuine. This little diamond is from my New York City video. I still have a lot of those little gemstones and stuff, so we'll set that off to the side. Okay, next we're gonna go ahead and test these 3 items for gold. First, we're gonna try 10 karat solution, and then we'll try 14 karat below it. I don't believe it's gonna be 18 karat or higher. So if this acid dissolves, then it's less than 10 karat and probably not gold at all. So far, so good. All right, we're gonna go up to 14 karat. Okay, this one's disappearing. Sorry for the light. Let me show you guys. This is not gold. That would have been nice, but it's not. All right, let's test for 14 karat. It's gone. Actually, this one isn't gold either. However, the middle one is still there. This guy here, I believe it is less than 14 karat gold, but around 10 karat. You can see that it is still there. It's a little inconclusive to me. I'm gonna go ahead and retest this really quick just to make sure that it is 10 karat gold. Scratched it out here quite a bit more. It doesn't look like it's scratching through any kind of plating or anything. It definitely looks solid. So we already know that the 14 karat solution dissolves it completely. I'm gonna go ahead and put some 10 karat right across it here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I believe we have some 10 karat gold there. That is awesome. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can remove the gold from the rest of this, and we'll get a weight on it so we can get a value on it. You know, as I'm ripping this thing apart, I'm looking at the backing of it. This part here, it's not really tarnished or anything. I wonder if that's gold too. Yeah, this little piece here on the right is gold, but this piece is not. This is not gold. I didn't think so. It had like tarnish and stuff on the back. All right, so at today's spot value of $1,738 per troy ounce, 1.8 grams of 14 karat pure gold is worth about $58. So that is a major score right there. I had a feeling that this little piece was gold. These other pieces here, I thought, you know, this had 14K on it, but I wasn't 100% sure. Why do I have mustard in my thumb? So even though something says 14 karat, it doesn't mean that it's 14 karat gold. This thing here, I wanted to test it out, and here we scored. Not too bad. That's why it's important to test, because just because it says 14 karat doesn't mean it really is. Okay guys, we're back at the studio, and as you know from the beginning of this video, I didn't have very high hopes for these garage sales. None of them really had anything good in the description, but we did the legwork, and as you saw, we did very well, much better than I expected. We found some gold, we found stuff that's worth even more, like the Yeti cooler. That thing is, I'm calling it $150 profit, but it's probably more. The parts shelves for the Klein tools, those things are, I had no idea they were $30 a drawer brand new. I'm calling them 15 bucks, and I have all the prices here on a spreadsheet. So for the Yeti cooler, we'll call it $150 profit. The Klein tools stuff, we'll call it $150 profit. The gold, we can call it $50 profit. Again, I'm not gonna sell any of this stuff. The only reason I'm picking it up is because I'm gonna keep it. As far as the jewelry and stuff, the gold, I have that stashed away, and that's all gonna be, a lot of it that's not, you know, numismatically valuable, or you know, some kind of jewelry that could be sold at a premium. All the scrap gold and silver, I'll be melting that in a future video. Gas and food, I spent about 20 bucks. Took me 3 hours of driving around, a total of $350 profit, or about 110 bucks an hour. For a Friday morning before noon, that's not bad at all. It does help to kind of know what you're looking for, or at least have some kind of knowledge what to look for, especially for the jewelry and stuff. I just knew that Yeti coolers are very expensive. Whenever I see Yeti products at a store, I'm like, what, $20 for a dog dish? That's insane, right? So that big cooler, that's one of the originals. They're really hard to find apparently, and they're very sought after. Also with that cooler, the seals are all perfect. It's, you know, I'm gonna use it for camping and stuff. So I'm really happy with what we found today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're just finding this channel by chance, definitely go ahead and subscribe. I put out a new video on treasure hunting every week on this channel. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, you're one of the 42% that haven't left, so thanks so much. And also big thanks to all my Major Credit Patreon supporters and channel members scrolling right there. And also, if you enjoyed this video, you're really gonna like the other ones linked here, so definitely check those out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.